Patrick Norton was the co-host of last week's show. He was on. He actually has some really good advice about surge protectors. I never actually thought about this before, but it's totally on point.
Yeah.
Here's a hint. Do not pick one up at a garage sale. It's
Hey everybody, Patrick Norton here from TWiCH and Tech Thing, and we need to talk about a dirty secret about surge protectors. Something I didn't learn until recently when I was reading an article up on the Wirecutter is that surge protectors wear out. And this is going to sound really stupid, but that's why they have the little light right here that says protected, which if you might notice actually isn't on right now, despite the fact that this thing is plugged in. That's the problem. Inside your surge protector is a whole bunch of things called metal oxide varistors or moves, and they wear out with each surge, like the brake pads on a car. Now, for me, I always thought there'd be a violent surge of electricity down from the heavens, lightning bolts, this thing would explode, and all of my equipment would be protected. But the reality is there's little micro fluctuations each and every day in the electricity that goes to your home, sometimes worse, sometimes less. It really depends on the cables and the electric company you're dealing with and how old their system is. But essentially, they keep wearing out even when you don't think they're taking a hit. There's no way to predict when it's going to run out. There's no way to know unless one of two things happen. The little light goes on and it keeps passing through electricity. And how often really do you look for the little light on your surge protector? Or number two, it actually stops passing electricity to your equipment because it's like, hey, I can't stop surges anymore. It's time to let them know I don't work. And what those do is actually shut down the ability to move electricity through it. Problematic if you're, say, trying to get a whole bunch of stuff done that weekend, but really great if you're worried about an electrical strike taking out everything in your home. In any case, a really good one to look for is a TRIPLITE TLP 1008 TEL. Costs $33. It cuts the power when the surge blocking wears out. That's the one the Wirecutter recommends, and they looked at dozens, if not hundreds. It is good stuff, and if you didn't know the difference between a power strip and a surge protector, remember, this one has the ability to protect your equipment against power spikes. A lot of people don't need it, but if you live in thunderstorm country, if you have electrical issues, you should have a surge protector in between all of your delicate electronics and the outlets. And this, kids, is just a basic power strip, okay? That's an important difference, and you gotta know that these wear out just like the oil in your car. Got a hardware question? Do us a favor, send it over to TWiCH This Week in Computer Hardware. You can find myself and Ryan Trout talking about computer hardware each and every week at twit.tv/TWiCH.
Man, so we moved into a house like 2 or 3 years ago, and out in the garage was this epic looking surge protector or whatever. It did look a little old, but I brought it in. I gave it a new home. Now I'm thinking that wasn't such a good idea.
Well, you don't live in lightning country particularly, so it might be okay.
Yeah,
but I think you might want to heed Patrick's advice.
Better safe than sorry when you're protecting your computers and your TVs and all this kind of expensive stuff.
Instead of finding one in the garage, oh, let's use that.
I know, yeah, I'll just totally use that. Oh man, that was a bad idea.